Hello everyone and welcome back to Explore Engineering. Long before modern universities were established, India was home to some of the world's greatest centers of learning. What if I told you that these world-renowned universities existed over 2000 years ago, attracting scholars from across the globe? Ancient India was not only the land of culture and knowledge, but also the birthplace of remarkable educational institutes. And in this video, we will journey back in time to explore their history, achievements, and lasting legacy. So here in this video, we'll see the ancient universities, which were the centers of knowledge, wisdom, and civilization. The first comes Takshashila. This was one of the world's earliest and most renowned centers of higher learning. Here you can see the highlights of the Takshashila as an ancient university that flourished around 5th century BCE. And you can see the campus, which is well planned, and it is having well planned buildings, open courtyards, and a peaceful learning environment representing the advanced educational system of ancient India. Now here you can see where the students came from different parts of India and neighboring countries to study under highly respected teachers. Okay, and it also lists the major contributions or the major subjects taught by the Takshashila, including the medicine, mathematics, politics, military science, philosophy, and grammar. These disciplines demonstrate that the university offered a broad and multidisciplinary education. Now here you can see there is a traditional guru shishya, that is the teacher student method of learning, and a teacher is guiding the personal, like he's guiding the student personally, emphasizing individualized instruction, discussion, and practical knowledge rather than classroom lectures alone. And another classroom scene here, it depicts scholars engaged in learning and intellectual debates, reflecting the importance of knowledge sharing. So, this is the significance of the Takshashila, which emphasizes that the university laid the foundation for organized higher education and produced many renowned scholars. So, here you can see Takshashila as a like a symbol of India's rich educational heritage, academic excellence, and lasting contribution to global knowledge and learning. Then comes the second university, that is the Nalanda. So here it was one of the most and world's first fully residential universities and one of the greatest centers of learning in ancient India. Here you can see the title, okay, which highlights that Nalanda was a world famous university that attracted scholars from many countries. And the you can see here the campus, which is a magnificent architecture, monasteries, lecture halls, then temples, and well planned surroundings reflecting the university's advanced educational environment here. Now, here you can see that Nalanda was established in 5th century CE in the Gupta period, and it welcomed thousands of students and teachers from the countries such as China, Korea, Tibet, and Southeast Asia, making it an important international institution for higher education. And you can see the major subjects which were taught here, which includes Buddhism, philosophy, astronomy, mathematics, medicine, literature, and logic, which demonstrates its multidisciplinary curriculum. Now, here it depicts the teachers guiding the students through the discussions and debates, highlighting Nalanda's emphasis on interactive learning, critical thinking, and intellectual exchange. Here you can see that the university's vast library, which was filled with thousands of manuscripts, symbolizing the preservation and dissemination of knowledge. Now, at the bottom, you can see the significance of Nalanda. It became an international center of excellence that promoted education, research, cultural exchange, and scholarly collaboration. So, overall, the image represents that Nalanda as a symbol of India's rich educational heritage and its lasting contribution to global knowledge and learning. Then come the Vikramashila. So here Vikramashila University, it was one of the most important centers of higher learning in ancient India. And from the title you can see that the Vikramashila was renowned for advanced studies in Buddhist philosophy and the logic. So the large illustration you can see here, it shows the magnificent university campus with monasteries, temples, classrooms, and open courtyards, which reflects its well organized educational environment. And this image, it also emphasizes that ancient universities played a very vital role in preserving and disseminating the knowledge. Now here you can see that Vikramashila was established during the 8th century CE by the king Dharmapala of the Pala dynasty, and it became famous institution where the students received advanced education in Buddhist philosophy, logic, and spiritual studies. And the university encouraged the a deep thinking, ethical values, and intellectual development. So here you can see that a scholar engaged in discussion, then debates and research under the guidance of the experienced teachers. And another illustration, it shows that the scholars traveling to the Tibet, to Tibet and other Asian countries, where they spread Buddhist teachings and Indian knowledge. And this is the library scene, which symbolizes the preservation of valuable micro manuscripts and the transmission of knowledge for the future generations. Now you can here, this one, library. And then comes the significance of the Vikramashila, which is highlighted here, that it played an important role in the preserving Buddhist teachings and the and promoting the higher learning. So Vikramashila was a symbol of India's rich, it is a symbol of India's rich educational heritage, scholarly excellence, and lasting contribution to global learning and intellectual development. Next comes the role of the ancient universities. So here the role of the ancient universities was in preserving and spreading the knowledge across India and the world. At the top you can see here, it highlights three renowned institutions, that is the Takshashila, Nalanda, and the Vikramashila. So these universities served as a major centers of the education, research, and cultural development. And the background here, this shows the magnificent university campuses symbolizing the advanced educational infrastructure of the ancient India. Now you can see the five major contributions of these universities. First, they preserved the valuable knowledge by maintaining the manuscripts and passing knowledge from one generation to another through teaching. Second, they promoted research and the intellectual discussions, where the scholars engaged in debates, critical thinking, and the discovery of the new ideas. Then third is they attracted the students and scholars from different countries, making these universities international centers of learning. Then fourth is they encourage the exchange of ideas, culture, and scientific knowledge, strengthening the relationships among different civilizations and promoting mutual understanding. Finally, they spread Indian philosophy, medicine, mathematics, and literature across Asia, influencing the education, healthcare, science, and spirituality in many regions. So here, these ancient universities, these laid the foundation for organized higher education and inspired lifelong learning, and their contributions promoted peace, innovation, and cultural exchange while preserving India's rich intellectual heritage. And we can see that the ancient Indian universities, these played a very significant role in shaping global education and continue to inspire modern institutions through their commitment to knowledge, research, and academic excellence. So the Takshashila, Nalanda, and the Vikramashila were not just the educational institutions, they were global centers of learning that shaped education, research, and cultural exchange. And their legacy continues to inspire modern universities and highlights India's rich tradition of knowledge and scholarship. So here we have seen the legacy of these ancient universities, which continues to inspire modern education and research, and reminding us of India's rich educational heritage and its contribution to the world of knowledge. So if you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe to support the channel, and please don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming educational videos. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.